10 shocking Australian muscle cars you didn't know the police used. Today we're exposing the wildest secret in Australian motoring history, the muscle cars that were secretly armed and deputized for high-speed highway pursuit. These machines were the heavy metal answers to Australia's V8 street racing problem, often wearing plain, subtle colors to ambush speeders. We're counting down 10 Australian legends that were faster than the outlaws they chased. Prepare for the true meaning of police muscle. 10. Leyland P76 V8. Kicking off the list is a surprising failure that briefly served the law. The Leyland P76 V8. This car is historically infamous as one of the biggest commercial failures in Australian automotive history. But before the collapse, various state police forces placed orders for the powerful V8 model as a high-speed interceptor. The sheer shock of the P76 was its massive size and enormous trunk capacity. It could famously fit a 44-gallon drum, a trait that police appreciated for hauling equipment and traffic cones. The car was plagued by poor build quality, early overheating problems, and massive corporate instability, which led to the entire Leyland, Australia factory shutting down just 2 years after its launch, prematurely ending the P76's short police career. Its time on the force was brief, but its V8 power made it effective in a straight line while it lasted. The engine was the Australian-developed 4-liter V8. This lightweight V8 engine produced a robust 192 horsepower and 240 pound-feet of torque. The P76 was built on a large steel unibody chassis, but was designed for lightness, giving it a respectable curb weight of around 1,320 kilograms. The V8 model offered strong acceleration for its size, hitting 60 miles per hour in about 9 seconds. Police forces valued its V8 power and high-speed road manners, which were surprisingly composed due to its advanced front McPherson strut suspension and rack and pinion steering. 9. Ford Falcon XWGT. The Ford Falcon XWGT from the late 1960s and early 70s is a classic piece of Australian muscle that was often secretly working for the police. This sedan looked aggressive even in civilian trim, setting the stage for the famous GTHO homologation specials. The shock was the covert nature of these police acquisitions. Law enforcement often purchased high-performance V8s with minimal external badging, making them nearly indistinguishable from civilian muscle cars, which allowed police to ambush unsuspecting speeders on the vast Australian highways. The sheer durability and power of the American-sourced V8 engine made the XWGT a logical, albeit expensive choice for highway pursuit teams that needed reliable triple-digit speed. The engine was the 5-liter V8, 351 cubic inches. The engine produced 290 horsepower, 385 pound-feet of torque in its initial Windsor V8 form, later upgrading to the Cleveland V8. The XWGT was a heavy steel body-on-frame sedan with a curb weight of around 1,500 kilograms. The powerful rear-wheel drive engine, paired with heavy-duty suspension and large ventilated front disc brakes, allowed the XWGT to achieve a top speed of over 60 miles per hour in 10 seconds. The XWGT's police legacy is one of stealth and brute force, using its high-output V8 to dominate the early muscle car street scene. 8. Holden Monaro HQGTS Sedan. Holden Monaro HQGTS Sedan is one of the greatest surprises on this list because the Monaro name is synonymous with the two-door coupe, yet police used the four-door sedan version of this muscle car. This car was introduced in 1973, bringing the high-performance GTS badge to a more practical, yet still aggressive, sedan body. The shock of the four-door Monaro GTS was its rarity and its use in pursuit. It was based on the standard Kingswood, but upgraded with the full V8 running gear and GTS styling, including the unique striping and full dashboard instrumentation. The police valued the four-door practicality, which allowed them to comfortably transport equipment and maintain a low profile while still retaining the high speed and power needed for highway enforcement. The engine was the Chevrolet 5-liter V8, 350 cubic inches. This engine produced up to 275 horsepower and 295 pound-feet of torque. The GTS sedan was built on a durable steel body-on-frame chassis and was a substantial vehicle with a curb weight of around 1,550 kilograms. The performance was classic brute force V8 muscle, allowing the sedan to accelerate quickly and maintain high speeds with the stability offered by the HQ's newly designed, sophisticated suspension system. The four-door Monaro GTS was a uniquely Australian blend of performance and utility, making it a powerful tool in the police arsenal. If you're enjoying this content, smash the like button and subscribe for more car videos. 7. Ford Falcon X-BGT Sedan. The Ford Falcon X-BGT Sedan is the famous Mad Max-era muscle car that was the base for the iconic Pursuit Special, and its use in law enforcement is legendary. While Max's Interceptor was a modified coupe, the sedan version of the X-BGT was widely used by Australian police forces, often with plain civilian trim. The shock of the X-BGT was its raw, brutal performance. It was a proper V8 muscle car, the last true GT before the end of the original muscle car era in Australia, meaning police were armed with a genuine high-speed Titan. The police acquired the powerful V8s for their durability and high-speed stability on the rough, long outback highways, necessary for catching the aggressive, fast drivers that plagued the rural roads. The engine was the 5-liter V8 351 cubic inches. This engine produced 300 horsepower and 380 pound-feet of torque. The X-BGT was a heavy steel body-on-frame sedan with a curb weight of around 1,530 kilograms. The massive power and torque allowed the car to dominate straight-line pursuits, easily reaching speeds of 130 miles per hour. The police spec often included heavy-duty suspension and a robust 9-inch limited-slip differential to handle the continuous V8 abuse. That Mad Max muscle was brutal. Subscribe and like the video if you want to see the remaining 6 high-performance legends, including the V8 Revival and the mighty Tirana. 6. Chrysler Valiant Charger RTE 49. The Chrysler Valiant Charger RTE 49 is the most shocking entry on this list because it was a 6-cylinder car that was faster than almost any V8, and police used its raw power for pursuit. The Charger Coupe was a unique, stunningly styled vehicle. The shock of the E49 was its engine, a specially developed Hemi 6 with triple Weber carburetors that gave it incredible power density and acceleration. This car was faster to 60 miles per hour than both the legendary Ford GT8 Phase 3 and the Monaro GTS, making it a terrifyingly capable weapon that police forces in certain states use for high-speed enforcement where cornering agility was vital. The engine was the specialized 4-liter inline 6-cylinder 265 Hemi 6. This masterpiece produced 302 horsepower and 295 pound-feet of torque. The Charger was light, with a curb weight of just 1,372 kilograms. Its steel unibody chassis was paired with a stiffened suspension and a 4-speed manual transmission. The sheer agility and power-to-weight ratio allowed the E49 to crush 60 miles per hour in just 6.1 seconds. Its raw, high-revving performance was unmatched, making it the most potent 6-cylinder car the Australian police ever used.